Hello YouTube, it's Chris coming at you with Kerbal Space Program. I haven't played it in a while. Some new updates. I did a clean install and took out all the mods and then put back a few that I use a lot. It takes forever to load, so I wanted to cut that down. I am going to show you the space station I've been working on, named Archer. So it's in low Kerbal orbit. Right now I'm going to launch a capsule up there to rendezvous at the station, and that will give you a good look at what's going on. This has probably been maybe 10 launches, this being probably the 10th. I didn't really count, but I assembled all of them. I use KW rocketry mod, which has some great tanks and some great motors, so that's definitely one to check out. Of course, MechJeb is rolling on this. I don't have a lot of time to do these things, so I use MechJeb obviously as a time saver. I can kind of do other things while I'm launching and rendezvousing and stuff. So I have done docking and all this stuff manually. I am awful at it. It takes forever, but I've done it 5 or 6 times. It's just easier for me to get done what I need to get done in a certain amount of time. So that's why I use it. So I'm going to speed this up and we will get to the rendezvous. Alright, so we're back. We're coming up on Archer Station. See it in the background there. Moving towards it, and we'll get a good look shortly at what's on there. Right now I have a large red fuel tank. I have 4 of these skinny, longer tanks. I also have a kind of like a space tug tractor that's got 2 engines on it and 2 docking ports, so it can grab anything that maybe didn't make it, or if you need to move stuff around to different docking ports. It's got 2 hubs, 2 habitation modules, 1 command module. It's like a cupola, and there's 4 of the large solar arrays with a truss section that has a bunch of batteries on it. Not that we need that much power, however it's fit and it looked cool, so I threw it in there. And is there anything else on that I can think of? No, that's about it. so there is plenty of space to add to it. And here you're getting a good look at it now. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's been about 10, I gotta say about 10 launches to get here. So I'm gonna dock with the station shortly. My next move is to get try to get a station out to the moon. I'd call it Reacher Station is the name that's earmarked for the moon station. That'll get me access to Eve and all those other Jewel and all them, which I haven't. I've landed on the moon. I haven't gone out to Minmus or anything. So those are things slated for the future. But I did want to get at least a station out here to supply fuel and RCS if I need to. Oh yeah, that was the other thing. I had 2 RCS tanks on this for surplus. So that way we can just launch, dock, fuel up, and then head out to from here you could go to pretty much any planet. Once you're outside of the Kerbal atmosphere, the fuel consumption goes way down. Most of the fuel to get off the planet is used. Very little is needed out here, at least in the influence of Kerbal. Outside of the influence of it, obviously you're going to need some more fuel. But from here you can pretty much launch to most of the celestials in the system. And if you had like a probe or something that could launch pretty much anywhere, you could go to the sun or anything like that. So just a basis of operation right now. Here's a look with the good old lights flashing on. And you'll see the red tank on the right, and to the left is the space tug. It's got 2 narrow tanks and the smaller engines on them. And then it's got a docking port and control module, whatever you want to call it, the MechJeb module on one end, and then on the other end it's just the docking port. And it's got an RCS tank on each end with RCS block thrusters. I haven't used it in a rescue mission yet. In previous attempts before this, in the last version of MechJeb, I did have to use a space tug at times when I ran out of electricity or RCS fuel. So definitely handy to have on hand, ready to go. But yep, that's about it. It's pretty simple. As I develop more, I will definitely make it larger or add just a second one, maybe on the other side of the planet. So that way it doesn't really matter where I launch from. I can have access to a fuel supply. And then I will move on to the moon and make a station there. So that's about it, and I will catch you on the flip side.